Okay, so the starting lineups for tonight's game. First for Campbell County, they will have Madeline Barbian, Amory Mullins, Addie Davis, Kendall Augsbach, and Faith Whitford, the senior. And then for Simon Kenton, they will have Brindley Purnell, Megan Gadzala, Bella Ober, Anna Kelch, and Haley Webb, rounding out the starting five. And we are underway from Simon Kenton High School. Welcome once again. Lady Pioneers control the tap, and they're running their offense against a straight man defense right now. It's Anna Kelch right side. Great cut to the basket for Haley Webb, number 32. And she gets the first basket of the game, and quickly 2-0 Pioneers. Campbell County on the attack with Addie Davis. That is Kendall Augsbach with it out high. Down in the corner to Amory Mullins. Mullins loses it on the dribble, but picked up by Barbian. Augsbach left side, drives in the paint, tries a tough shot off the backboard. No good. The rebound comes out to Simon Kenton and Bella Ober. Ober with the ball out high right side. They'll work the ball on that side. She's going to drive baseline. Well, Ober, dangerous skip pass. And now a drive to the basket, but the layup no good by Brindley Purnell, and the rebound comes back to Campbell County. A little over a minute gone first period, 2-0 Lady Pioneers. Jeff Stowers seems like coached for a while. One of his sons coached, and now he's back. And there's a ball tipped, and it goes out of bounds to Simon Kenton, the game's first turnover. Ober to throw it in over to Purnell. Back to Ober will set the offense. Still running that man. One high was Haley Webb. Long three is good. Brindley Purnell, her 14th three on the year. It's 5-0 Simon Kenton. There's a runner, and it is good. Tough shot for Kendall Augsbach, and that's the first basket of the game for Campbell County, and they're going to take a quick 30-second timeout with 6:11 left to play first period. Our score 5-2. We want to welcome you once again from the Telecommunications Board of Northern Kentucky and TBNK Sports. Scott Borders here at Simon Kenton High School, where I had two sons graduate, and watch what has been a traditional powerhouse with these Lady Pioneers year after year. The toughest team out of the 8th region typically. And they will bring the ball the length of the court after the runner on the other end by Kendall Augsbach, the sophomore. So Simon Kenton on the attack. They'll work the ball back to the right side. Gadzala had it. Nice cutter inside again. Haley Webb. Now 4 points in the contest, both on great cuts to the basket. Great movement without the ball, and it's now 7-2. And there's a tip ball, but right into the hands of a Campbell player, Faith Whitford, who missed the shot. Brindley Purnell comes out with it over to Webb, and she's got her third field goal, and 6 points for her, and it's 9-2. Campbell County in a little danger right now, needing a basket. Nice pass inside, but it's knocked away from Whitford. And here comes Webb for Simon Kenton. He'll get it into the front court, and Kelch will slow things down. Over to Purnell, to Ober. Gadzala was looking for the cutter that time. Straight man, but they're running Haley Webb up by the free throw line. Now they get a contested three, but Webb gets the rebound after the miss, back up and in. 8 points for the senior. She's having a whale of a game already. 8 of her team's 11 points, and it's 11-2, a 9-point lead for the Lady Pioneers. Three-pointer straight away is good. Boy, did they need that. Madeline Barbian. Only her second three of the year, and it's 11-5. Simon Kenton back on the attack. Haley Webb has been the story. Great backdoor cut. but the missed shot from Anna Kelch. And then a foul in the backcourt, and I believe that too will go on Kelch. Her first, the first foul of the game, and it'll be Campbell County ball. So they see what they can do to follow up a three-pointer as they got back to within 6 points. Addie Davis working the ball back out. Barbie in for another three. Her second and third three-pointer on 8 attempts this year, and just like that, it's a one-possession three-point game. Pass in the corner. Purnell thought about a three, takes it inside, hits the runner. 5 points now for Purnell. The leading scorer at 18 points a game for Simon Kenton, and they're up 13-8 by 5. Long three is good. Kendall Augsbach and Campbell County 3 for 3 from the three-point arc. They've cut the lead to 2. Purnell thought about the three. Now it's going to be a three-pointer by Kelch is good. Nice answer for Campbell County. Back up by 5, 16-11. 3:15 left to play first period in a period that has gone by fast. Just one team foul. Long three-pointer right side. This one is off, but knocked out of bounds by Kelch of Simon Kenton. The miss there by Augsbach after hitting one. And it's a 5-point lead for the Lady Pioneers, but Camels with the ball underneath their own basket. Nice lob into the interior. They'll back it up and reset with Augsbach. Over to Barbian. In the corner, that's Mullins. Mullins drives to the block. Player gets knocked down and has a wide open look, but missed it off the backboard. Here comes Simon Kenton on the attack. Kelch thought about the three. She backs it up. They'll reset. Ober has it. Was in and out of Webb's hands for a moment. 2.5 to play first period. Webb out near the top of the circle. Gives it off, and it's up and in. Purnell loves that runner. About a 10-footer there, and it's back to a 7-point lead. They've led by as many as 9. Three-pointer to answer. Good by Mullins. It's coming from all out for Campbell County. Back to a 4-point game. A lot of first period action approaching 2 minutes. 18-14. Lady Pioneers the lead in the ball. Pass in the corner for three, and that's an air ball. No good. That time the miss by Gadzala, and on the comeback with Barbian for Campbell County. Left wing, the drive and the kick. Into the corner, open look at a three. That one short by Addie Davis. Rebound put up, no good. Looked like it might have been partially blocked. Haley Webb comes out of there with it. Simon Kenton with the ball, 1.5 to play first period. Ober. Gadzala just moving around from Kelch to Purnell for three. It's short. Rebound Campbell County again can cut it to one possession. Little backcourt pressure, but breaking it is Mullins. Picks up her dribble, then makes a bad pass. That's stolen away by Gadzala. Takes it all the way, got it blocked. But the foul is going to be called against Faith Whitford. Her first, team first. 2 ticks over 1 minute left to play in the first period. 18-14 the score, with Gadzala going to the line where she is 1 of 4 on the young years so far. First is off, no good. Substitutions as Angela Cabaya checks into the game. One of the best three-point shooters on the team, and she'll give Haley Webb a rest. 30, Josie Feebeck for Campbell County has also checked into the game. That one's no good. And that is another new player, Lily Bittner, who has checked into the game for Campbell County and will run the point. Under a minute, 50 seconds to be exact. Straight man for both teams. And then that time the young point guard just threw it away. Bittner, just a freshman, came in and commits the turnover. It'll be Simon Kenton ball. The scoring has slowed here as they have continued to lead 18-14 for about the last minute and a half. Gadzala with it. They work the ball over to the left side. That was Ober. Now a good drive. No good by Cabaya. Rebound loose on the floor. Picked up by Campbell County. 24 seconds. Campbell County will set the offense with Kendall Oggs back at the point. 17 seconds. Dangerous pass to the freshman. Over in the corner. Good look at a three is long. No good. 8 seconds on the clock. Plenty of time for Simon Kenton. They get it quickly. Three on the way is an air ball by Cabaya. Picked up by Simon Kenton. Long three at the buzzer by Purnell. No good. And that's how the first period will end. Simon Kenton leading 18-14. For each team, only 3 players have scored. For Campbell County, it's Madeline Barbian, the senior, with 2 3-pointers and 6 points. Amory Mullins added a 3-pointer. She has 3 and 5 points, including a 3-pointer for Kendall Alsbach. 4 3-pointers in that first period. For Simon Kenton, they're led in scoring by Haley Webb, who had 8 points, all at point-blank range. Anna Kelch added a 3-pointer, and 7 points from their leading scorer, Brindley Purnell, and that rounds out the scoring 18-14. Second period will start momentarily. We'll see who's out there. 32, Haley Webb is checked back into the game, so she'll be out there with Angela Cabaya. Number 23, Kelch. And then Brindley Purnell, number 0, and Bella Ober, number 20. Alyssa Weinel has checked in for Campbell County. Josie Feebeck will throw the ball in. They also have Addie Davis back into the game, Amory Mullins, and Lily Bittner. And immediately get the ball knocked out of their hands. It'll stay with Campbell County as we are just underway in the second period. Throw in, not far from us. And they do get the ball in. Feebeck drives, tough shot off the glass, almost made it, but did miss. And the rebound to Simon Kenton. Webb on the rebound. Quickly down court, Ober to set things up. Ober kicks out to Kelch. Webb, top of the key. Cabaya. Back to Ober. Ober drives and kicks. Cabaya thought about the three. Good head fake. Now back it up and try again. Now Purnell gets the ball. Tries to reverse it over to Kelch. Running some time. Being very patient on offense. Purnell. Here's a good drive on the baseline. A tough shot. And the foul committed by Lily Bittner, her first. And Bella Ober will get a chance to shoot 2. 79% foul shooter. First is good. First free throw of the game for anybody. Averages about 6 a game. That's her first point. Not quite a minute gone here in the second period. 7:09 off the back of the rim. Bounces and falls in. About 3 bounces for it went in, so she hits both free throws. 2 points for her. It's a 6-point lead. It's a nice triangle to get the ball into the front court for Campbell County. They shoot the 3 and no good. They started off blistering, have gone cold now. 6:53 to play second period. Simon Kenton back with the basketball. Cabaya. Right side, long 3 for Kelch. In and out. Rebound to Campbell County. Look good. Bittner gives way. 3-pointer on the way for the Camels is good. Alyssa Weinel, who checked in off the bench, averaging just 2 a game, has hit her second 3 of the season, and it's 2017, a 1-possession game, And here's a nice cut to the basket, but Cabaya comes up short. Loose ball rebound. Cabaya fought for it. It's going to elicit a jump ball that'll go to Simon Kenton. There were 4 purple jerseys around the ball, and Cabaya beat everyone to get to it. Now that's some hustle. Several substitutes back into the game. We'll catch up as we can. Bella Ober to throw it in. Number 14, Naomi Croman into the game. She gets the inbounds pass right back to Ober to Purnell. Purnell for 3, no good. But rebound underneath and missed. Webb had it and just missed it. But again, the offensive rebound, and Simon Kenton back on the attack. Down low on the block, up and in, and she got fouled. Haley Webb. Addie Davis, number 4, commits the foul. Her first, team second. And that'll give Haley Webb a 65% foul shooter. The and one, she makes it. Now 11 points to lead all scores. 5:52 to play first half. It's back to a 6-point lead for Simon Kenton. Good Campbell County team. They keep getting close, and then Simon Kenton answers. Weinel picked it up over to Bittner. Bittner down in the corner to Mullins, who drives, took it strong, and she commits the charge. So Mullins commits her first foul. 3 team fouls here in the second period with 5:29 left to play. 23-17. Lady Pioneers the lead and the ball. Not quite a zone, but they're sagging way back. Now they chase a little bit. Still a matchup. Webb kicks it out. Gonzala kicks it out. Again, good patience underneath to Webb. Webb got in trouble, but gets rid of it to Gonzala. They tried to overflow, but they couldn't. And then the drive, the take, and the drawing of a foul for Bella Ober. Augs back. 5 different players have split fouls for Campbell County, but 4 of them have come here in the second half, or second period. Is number 20, Bella Ober, is now 3 for 3 from the line, coming in a 79% foul shooter. 3 ticks over 5 minutes left to play in the first half. Got them both. 4 for 4 from the line. 4 points for her. All her points coming here in the second period. She's going to get a rest. And here comes Campbell County with Addie Davis. Addie Davis working on Cabaya. Draws the foul. First team foul on Cabaya. Just the first team foul of the second period, only the second for the game for Campbell County, as they will bring in Madeline Barbian, who hit a couple of 3-pointers in the first period with 4:52 left here in the second. Campbell County has it underneath their own basket. Davis to throw it in. Looking, still looking, finally gets it in. Mullins picks her dribble up. Now driving into the paint and shooting the runner. Kendall Augs back. 7 points now for her. It's back to a 6-point game. 25-19. Purnell being guarded closely by Whitford that time. Now has it. Good ball handler is Purnell. Here's a 3-pointer on the way by Cabaya. She can't hit that one. Has been a little off tonight, coming in 9 of 16. Best percentage by far on the team. Mullins picks her dribble up, gets rid of it. Augs back, little handsy over there on the side, and quickly Cabaya is going to pick up her second foul. 4:09 to play, first period. Our second period is Bella Ober checks back into the game. Will replace Purnell and give her a breather. Underneath their own basket once again. Throw the ball in, quickly back. Augs back turns, no good. Rebound coming back to Simon Kenton on the run out. They had Webb, decided not to do it. Ober over to Working the ball to the left side on the reversal now. Cabaya to Ober to Webb. Roman kicks out. Cabaya on the drive. A lot of contact, no whistle. Tried to throw it off one of the Campbell County players and does. The referee says last touch by Mullins. Might have gotten away with the walk there. Anna Kelch is checking back in, and that wasn't a long rest for Purnell as Croman will sit down and Cabaya with those 2 fouls will sit down. 3:39 left to play, second period. 25-19. Simon Kenton the lead in the ball. Purnell. They kick it out. Kelch 3. No good, but the rebound by Webb. Webb fires it back. They try to reverse it. It's knocked out of bounds. Davis got hands on it. 3:24. Campbell County staying within striking range. Nice feed into Webb. This is a one-on-one situation, and she turns and shoots it right around Anne-Marie Mullins. Wasn't going to be denied there. 13 for her. Three-pointer no good by Mullins. They have gone cold from the outside. And now a chance to get their biggest lead of the game for Simon Kenton, approaching 3 minutes left to play in the first half. 27-19. They've led by as many as 9. A 2-point basket will give them that lead. Gadzala broke to the basket, too far under. Wide open 3. Purnell makes it. 10 points for Purnell, and it's the biggest lead of the game for the Lady Pioneers at 11. A 3 to answer is good. Much needed 3, the second of the game for Kendall Augsbach. And Lady Pioneers back down, up 8. 2.5 to play. Every time they've needed a basket, they've come up with a big 3. Webb, great cut to the basket, but knocked out of bounds. Last touch, good hands by Augsbacher. That was an easy basket as Bittner comes in to replace Addie Davis. 2:21 to play in the half. Throw into Webb, right back to Purnell, who just hit the 3. Kelch in the corner, long 3, off the back of the iron, no good. Campbell County on the rebound, needing a basket, approaching 2 minutes. 3-pointer left wing, no good. Webb clears the rebound. She's had a truckload of them. Under 2 minutes now. Kelch with the fake, drives, puts it up off the glass. Tough shot goes in. 5 in the game for Kelch. She averages 10 a game, right at her season average. $1.50 left to play first half. Back to a 10-point lead. It's been as many as 11. Bittner picks her dribble up, is in trouble. She finally gives way to Whitford. Augsbach. Kind of sloppy, but they haven't turned it over. Now is a tip pass, but Bittner gets it. Kicks out, wide open 3, Whitford. It is good, 32-25. 7-point game. $1.15, I've said every time they've needed a 3 to climb back in the game, they've gotten one. This is where they have to do it as Webb takes it right baseline. Dangerous pass knocked out of bounds. 1 tick, over 1 minute left to go in the first half. Number 30, Josie Feebeck, is checked back in the game, replacing Anne-Marie Mullins. And it will be Simon Kenton ball over in the corner. Purnell breaks free. She'll take the inbounds pass. We're under a minute. Looks like they're holding the ball now, 32-25, as one hand comes up from Jeff Stowers. Nice cut to the basket. Great pass, but Kelch, or rather Ober, just couldn't get it in. Great feed from Webb, but they don't end up coming up, and a great opportunity as Bittner tries to split the defense and draws a foul. Haley Webb commits her first. They'll have the ball underneath their basket, a little over to the side. 37 seconds left to play in the half. Bittner to throw it in. It's having trouble, and Makes a dangerous pass that Campbell County's lucky to control. They get the extra pass. Three-pointer on the way is good. And again, an answer with the three. Whitford second, all in the last minute, and it's a 4-point game. Lob quickly for Webb, and a little overplaying down there by Whitford, who just commits her second foul. .6 left on the clock. Haley Webb will go to the line. Her team now up 4. They led by as many as 11. 4 was the deficit after the end of the first period. Webb hits it. All the way around, has had an exceptional first half. 14 now for Haley Webb. Right at her season average, and the half isn't over. Second is good. 15 for Webb. Bittner slowly brings it across. He's going to draw a trap. In a little trouble. 13 on the clock. Drive, shooting off the backboard, no good. Webb with the rebound. We got plenty of time. 8 seconds. Kicks out. Gonzala, they're working the ball in the middle. 3 seconds. The drive, the shot, no good. Little contact, no whistle. That will be the end of the half, where it is a 6-point lead, 34-28 for Simon Kenton. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in the second half as we continue with TBNK Sports.
You're tuned into another episode of NKY Sports Mania. We're looking at the entire season.
Everyone has a voice, so why not put yours to use with the help of the TBNK Podcast Studio? With the help of one of our TBNK employees, Kenton County residents can easily create professional-sounding podcasts at no charge. There's even the option for video.
How gnarly are the waves on the Ohio River? Well, I can definitely tell you this much.
Don't forget, while you can upload your podcast to the internet, it will also be played on our local community TV channels across Alta Fiber and Spectrum. So get ready for all of that incoming stardom headed your way.
And I want to talk about some of the sickest bands.
To learn more and begin your podcast journey, email create@tbnk.org or call TBNK at 859-261-1300. Remember, it's your voice. Use it at TBNK.
All right, back to the action. Start of the third period. Simon Kenton leads 34-28. Go over the scoring real quick. Madeline Barbian, the senior, with 6 points, 2 3-pointers for Campbell County. Emery Mullins with 3. Also Alyssa Weinel off the bench with 3. Kendall Logsback led all Campbell County scorers with 10. Faith Whitford with 6 points. Playing but not scoring, Josie Feebeck and Lily Bittner. For Campbell County, they were led in scoring by Haley Webb and 15 points, including 3 of 3 from the line. 5 points added by Anna Kelch, including a 3-pointer. 4 points all in the second period from the foul line for the sophomore Bella Ober. 10 points from their leading scorer, Brinley Purnell, including a pair of 3-pointers. Naomi Croman, Megan Gadzala, a starter, and Angela Cabaya, a starter. Those players played but failed to score in the first half as we are set to get underway. It'll be Campbell County ball. They're moving to the right of your dial on the screen. And we are underway. Scott Borders from Simon Kenton High School, 5 minutes from my house. 3-pointer immediately right off the bat is no good by Kendall Logsback. And Simon Kenton, as they have one and done, cleared most of the rebounds in this game. They'll work on their first possession, leading by 6. Ober, corner to Kelch. Purnell thought about the long three from the volleyball line. Skip pass, she's back there again. Gadzala on the right wing. Finds Kelch, great interior pass. Webb puts it up. Looked like she might have gotten fouled, gets her own rebound, and that goes back up and in. 17 now for the senior Haley Webb. And we're about 1 minute gone in the third period, an 8-point lead again for Simon Kenton. Reversing the ball, three-point shooter there, number 14, Faith Whitford. Her third three-pointer of the game, eighth on the season, 9 points in the contest for her. Right back to a 5-point lead and a little zone that being employed right now by Campbell County with 3 up high. Left wing right now for Bella Ober. They've got the middle player of that zone playing right at the free throw line, like a 3-2 almost. Brunelli drives and kicks. Kelch at it. A reset with Ober. One thing we've seen, this Simon Kenton team is patient on offense. And there's a three-pointer and a good look, but Purnell misses it. Rebound comes out to Campbell County. Chance to get it within one possession. And a bad choice to dribble between two players for Addie Davis. Got it taken away. Back the other way for Simon Kenton. A little over 2 minutes gone here in the third period. Three-pointer Gadzala. No! Rebound tipped out nicely by Kelch to Purnell. Kelch with the 10-footer baseline, no good. And finally the rebound controlled by Barbian of Campbell County. 5.5 to play, third period. Camels again can cut it to a one-possession game. Trailed by 6 at the break, by 4 at the end of the first period. Barbian reversing it to Whitford, who's had the hot hand, and they throw it into the backcourt. He's going to say it was tipped. And then a bad pass underneath, broken up, coming back the other way. Simon Kenton, Webb too far underneath, saves it. Gadzala gets it. They work the ball around the perimeter. Now they get it back to Webb on the block. Webb driving, kicks out. Extra pass, Purnell, long three. Got it straight away. Brindley Purnell's third three-pointer, 13 in the game for her. Back to an 8-point lead for Simon Kenton. They've usually been able to answer. Let's see if they do. And there's just a lot of contact, but a loose ball from Anne-Marie Mullins, and Simon Kenton a chance to take a double-digit lead here as they get it underneath the Webb. Fouled and makes it. Faith Whitford commits her third. And Haley Webb has been unstoppable tonight. 19 for her, and she goes back to the line where she has been a perfect 3 for 3. 21, Lily Bittner, the freshman, has checked back in, and Josie Feebeck has checked in for Campbell County. 4:29 to play, third period. 10-point lead. They can equal their biggest lead with the free throw. It's good. And Haley Webb having a great game. 20 points. 4:24 to play, third period still. 11-point lead for the Lady Pioneers at 42-31. Camels need an answer. Nearly throwing it away. Feebeck corrals it. Barbie in left wing. Hogs back. Tough shot. Comes up empty. Rebounded by Campbell County, and a great job of Addie Davis to save it. The three-pointer no good by the freshman. And Simon Kenton runs down the ball, and then it's knocked out of bounds, but will stay with the Lady Pioneers. They have to go the length of the court. They have an 11-point lead and can add to their biggest lead of the game. Only 3 points so far for Campbell County. We're at the 3:38 mark, and a timeout taken actually by Simon Kenton and Jeff Stowers with 3:38 to play in the third period. 42-31, Lady Pioneers with the lead. We thank you once again for tuning in to the Telecommunications Board of Northern Kentucky and TBNK Sports. Scott Borders, you had Brian Blair recently. He is out in Owen County tonight, wishing him well. Covering his hometown school, Owen County. He is a teacher. My wife has taught here in Kenton County for years, works with the gifted and talented program, so she always asks me about the roster on the Simon Kenton team, as some of them she taught 5th grade for years, so seen a lot of these kids come up through school. Mrs. Borders says hi. All right. So after the timeout, the 11-point lead for Simon Kenton. They will have the ball on the wing, right in front of their bench. Got it in the backcourt to Purnell. Such confidence handling the ball. Just a junior. It seems like she has been at this program for longer than that. She still has another year after this one, and big things can happen this year. Webb having a career game. In the corner, Gadzala wide open for a three. She just hasn't been able to find the range. And a rebound for Campbell County. Bittner to bring it up. Gets the screen, reverses it. Barbian, who started off hot, she draws the double team back to Bittner, and Bittner nearly throws it away. Feebeck saves it, and then she does throw it away, and it's Kelch that came up with it over to Ober, and Simon Kenton right back in the front court. Ober wide open, looking at a three, left wing, no good. Rebound, Barbian of Campbell County. 2:44 to play, third period, 42-31. Campbell's trail with the ball. Barbian, nice Euro step in the paint for the basket. First two-pointer for her. Her first points of the second half, only the second field goal with 2:25 to play in the third, 42-33. Webb misses it, gets her own rebound, loose ball, still loose. Was picked up by Bittner. She somehow gets it away to Feebeck, and now dribbling out of trouble. A good job there by Addie Davis. Over to Bittner, kick out for the three. Got it! Barbian with the three. 5 second half points, 11 for the game. And you look up, and just like that, back to a 6-point game. We're under 2 minutes left in the third. Only one foul called here in this third period. Three-pointer, Purnell, rims out, no good. Barbian with the rebound. Feebeck, bad pass there, trying to get it to the freshman, stolen away by Kelch. Ober with it, minute 35. Kelch straight away. Left side, Gadzala. Here's Webb, top of the key. Very patient now and don't need to be in a hurry. Minute 20. There's a dangerous pass, briefly broken up. Webb comes up with the drives to paint. Misses the shot, gets her own rebound, up and in, and drew the foul. Right when they've needed a basket, it's been Webb. Madeline Barbian with the foul. Webb will go to the line where she has been a perfect 4 for 4. Kabaya checks back in for Simon Kenton for Gadzala. And a chance to go right back up by 9 if she can sink this. She does. 23 points for the senior. Haley Webb having a whale of a game. 1 minute to play, third period. Another dangerous pass for Campbell County. Refs letting them play, and a bad pass there. She got off her feet. Purnell steals it all the way back for the easy lay-in. Purnell with 15. Purnell and Webb putting on a show. Three-pointer, Barbian. No, off the back of the iron. Webb clears the rebound. Up by 11. Can't increase it. We have a whistle and another timeout taken by Jeff Stowers and Simon Kenton. And he wants a 30-second timeout with 35.5. I think he wants right now to set it up to where they can hold for one shot here at the end of the third period. Up by 11, which equals their biggest lead of the game. Again, only 3 field goals so far in the second half for Campbell County, and that is not going to get it done. Two of them happen to be three-pointers, but still. Only two players for Simon Kenton have scored in the second half. 8 points in the second from Haley Webb, 5 from Brinley Purnell, account for their 13 here in the third period. 23 for Haley Webb for the game. Looking at a 30-point game perhaps tonight. Kabaya into the game. Ober to throw it in and gets it to Kabaya in the backcourt. Approaching 30 seconds. Third period. Boy, Kabaya wants it. Nobody guarded her, and it rims out for the three. She had it wide open. Quickly down court, Campbell County with the ball. Augsbach picks her dribble up. That is Kylie Elam in the game. She gives way for a three-pointer, which is no good from Augsbach, and it goes out of bounds to Simon Kenton with just under 10 seconds left in the third period. Time to get it down and get a shot off for the Lady Pioneers. Throw it into Purnell. She'll let the ball go a minute, picks it up, clock running. 7 seconds, drives all the way, tries a tough shot. It goes out of bounds, but it landed on Purnell, and they're going to say it stays with Simon Kenton. That's the wrong call. That ball landed right on Purnell, it looked like, so it should have been Campbell County ball. 4.6 into Kabaya, got it and drew a foul. First basket of the game for Kabaya. It comes with 2.9 left on the clock. And she'll have a chance to make it an and one from the foul line. 49-36, biggest lead of the game. See if they can increase it. Got it, 50-36. 3 in the game for Kabaya. Campbell County, one desperation E from half court, off the backboard, no good. We've played 3. It is 50-36, biggest lead of the game for the Lady Pioneers. Take a look at how the scoring is broken down in the game. It was 18-14 after 1. Simon Kenton was up, or won the second period, only 16-14 to take a 34-28 lead. They won this period 16-8, lead 50-36. So it will be Simon Kenton ball as we come back. .23 points to lead all scorers for Haley Webb. She is out there lining up on the elbow, stretching that zone out a little bit, but they are still in a zone, and Simon Kenton content to play keep away a little bit. They do get her on the block, Webb, and she backs it out to Ober. They'll reset. Not a bad way to run clock. About 30 seconds now gone here in the fourth period, fourth and final period. 14-point lead, looking for more as Webb gets it, kicks out, wide open. Purnell for three, drains it. Third three-pointer of the game. 18 points for Purnell. (53-36). 18-point lead now for Simon Kenton. Campbell County might be getting a little tired here. Addie Davis drives, splits two defenders, tries a wild shot, no good. looked at the ref as if to say, didn't they get me? They won't bail you out of those too many times. They're going to make you work for that. Purnell, great lob into Webb for the basket. 25 for Webb. 6.5 to play. Addie Davis with the ball for Campbell County. Starting to get away from the Camels. Splits the defense that time. Tried a scoop shot, missed it. Out of bounds, will stay with Campbell County. 6:21 to play. Long pass. They get the inbounds, then it's knocked in the backcourt. Whitford chases it down and then loses the ball. And that's kind of been the story, the turnovers. And here is Purnell just streaking back to the basket, gets the feed, lays it up and in. And a timeout taken this time by Campbell County. Now 20 points for Purnell. She says, don't give away the high-scoring honors just yet. She's making a little run. Full timeout. About 2 minutes gone here in the fourth period and a 21-point lead for the Camels. It was a fun first 3 periods, but I'm sorry, a 21-point lead for the Lady Pioneers. It was a fun first 3 periods, but the Lady Pioneers really started to pull away towards the end of the third period. And really haven't looked back. They always count down the timeouts on the scoreboard here at Simon Kenton. They've done it as long as I can remember. But you can't tell how much time's left when they do that until it clears. Now there's 5 ticks over 6 minutes. Not quite 2 minutes gone here in the fourth period. 57-36. Campbell County the lead and the ball. I said they have the lead. That's twice I've given them the lead. They really don't. They're on the losing end of that score as they do have the ball in the front court. See, I need Brian. Whitford drove and drew the foul. Gadzala commits her first. First foul here in the fourth period. And I believe this is the first time anybody at Campbell County has been to the line tonight. Whitford misses it. 2 for 4 coming in. She'll get one more. Got that one. 1 of 2, 10 points in the game for her. 5:47 to play. Bella Ober in the corner. Purnell, why not for 3? A little long this time, and the rebound to Campbell County. That was Emery Mullins. Haven't called on her a lot tonight. Just averages 4 a game. Did have 3 in the first half. There's a 3-pointer short. And how about Purnell with the rebound? She'll slow it down again, run some clock. As they look content to do up 20. Down on the block, Webb turns and shoots, got it. That was just too easy. 27 for Webb to lead all scores, 59-37. Under 5 minutes to play. Right wing for Augsbach. She tries to go off the dribble on Ober, gets the runner, about a 7-footer for Augsbach. First basket of the second period, 12 points for her. It's back to a 10-point game. I'm sorry, 20-point game. Purnell drives and kicks, extra pass. Gadzala thought better of it, and they'll reset. 4:18 to play. Long three-pointer, no good by Kelch, but they clear the rebound. Gonzala running from the left wing to get that rebound. Just hustled, everybody else kind of standing around. Webb, 350. Wanted to hit it to the cutter, Gonzala, but a good job of sort of using her body for Faith Whitford to keep her away from the ball. It goes out of bounds to Campbell County. 30-second timeout will be taken by the Camels. 3:49 to play. That will be the 30-second variety. Past the midway point of the fourth period, 20-point game. Said for a good part of three periods, Campbell County hung in there. And they kept battling back, seemed to always answer with the three, but a little run late in the third period that has continued on here into the fourth period. And now Simon Kenton asserting their dominance and keeping an undefeated season for the time being. Would be their 8th win in 8 tries. Another fantastic Lady Pioneer squad. Thinking about playing in Western Kentucky come late February, early March. Camels to throw it in. They will have to bring the ball the length of the court as Kendall Oggs back with it. Over to Addie Davis. And they don't have the luxury running a little weave right now. That man-to-man's extended way out. Oggs back with it. Not gotten a shot up yet until the ball away. Nope, it was tipped. Last touched by Simon Kenton. Will stay right here with Campbell County. 3.5 to play. Davis to Oggs back. Working on Ober. Step back three, no good. The rebound cleared by Brindley Purnell, the junior. Love the pink sneaks out there for Simon Kenton. Ober tries a shot, no good. Got the offensive rebound, but they're going to call a push on Campbell County. 2 ticks over 3 minutes left to go. That was Amory Mullins, her second. Again, not a lot of fouls called, period, in this game. This crew has let them play. Kind of nice. Kind of a way to enjoy the game a little bit. More action, less whistles. I like that. Brindley Purnell with the ball, being closely hounded by Barbian. Finds the baseline, kicks out the baseline pass to a wide open Kelch in the corner, missed the three. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Will stay with Simon Kenton. 2:48 to play. Purnell throws it in, found Ober. Ober in the paint. Ober hadn't gotten the shot up yet, tried to kick it out, stolen away. She hesitated, and that was just enough time for Campbell County to collapse on her and get the steal. Oggs back. Nice pass to the runner, but it goes awry. Addie Davis couldn't control it, and right back to Simon Kenton. 2.5 to play. Pass into Ober, who had a good look at a three. Can't tell if the Camels look like they're trying to foul right now. Jeff Stowers wondering, are you going to call it? There's all kinds of contact. There was. Mullins commits her third. At a 20-point game, I'm not sure I foul right here anyway. And I think that is what head coach Davey Johnson is telling them. Let's play it out. Webb has the ball. Give and go to Purnell, who just lost the ball out of bounds. Nice defense that time by Faith Whitford. 2:10 left on the clock. 59-39, a 20-point game. Oggs back. Boy, SK has kind of picked them up at three-quarter all game, and they are relentless. And here, even Kelch, trying to break up a pass, commits the foul. They're going to play a full 16 minutes of court time. Relentless. 2 ticks over 2 minutes left. Campbell County to throw it into Augsback. Dribbles, spins into the paint. Oh, it was a nice left-handed shot. No good, but the rebound underneath. Reverse, no good by Barmian. And Simon Kenton gets it and then gets fouled. $1:48 to play. The foul was on Barmian, her second. Still not in the bonus. That's the third team foul. You go in the bonus in the fifth. And stolen away on the inbounds by Addie Davis. Barbian has it to Augsback. And then stolen by Gonzala for an easy layup. Coming back 61-39. Her first basket of the game. Another steal for Ober. $1:25. Ober with the easy layup, but a little too hard. And coming hard was Augsback. I think she got a hand on it. Three-pointer on the way for Campbell County is good. Madeline Barbian, 4th three-pointer of the game, 14 for her. Approaching a minute left. Purnell just weaving in and out of players. Gets the runner. 55 seconds. Three-pointer left wing, got it. Actually, they're going to call it a 2 by Faith Whitford. Driving and kicking. Kelch won't take the three here with just 30 seconds left. And they're set to play keep away with 12 seconds left. The final seconds tick off here at Simon Kenton. The final score, 63-44, the Lady Pioneers. Simon Kenton winning that fourth period 13-8. They win the ball game 63-44 by 19. And we'll go over the scoring real quick in the game before we close out. But Simon Kenton will move on to 8-0 after beating Campbell County here at home. Next, they will play Butler in a tournament, the Holiday Showcase at Frederick Douglass High School, and then they're scheduled to play Madison Southern. Two pretty good teams right there in their next couple of games. For Campbell County, after this game against Simon Kenton, they will go to Montgomery County for the Girls Gateway Holiday Classic on the 20th and play Knox Central. Then they're at Bishop Brossard at Grant County before they come home to Bracken County. For the Camels, they were led in scoring by Madeline Barbian, 4 3-pointers and 14 points in the game. A dozen each for Faith Whitford, who had 2 3-pointers, and for Kendall Augsback, who also had 2 3-pointers. 3 points each for Anne-Marie Mullins and Alyssa Weinel off the bench. And Lily Bittner and Josie Feebeck each had playing time, those players failing to score. For Campbell County, it was a 2-horse race in this one with Haley Webb coming out on top. 27 points, 15 at halftime, and she was fantastic in the post tonight. 22 points added by Brenley Purnell, including 4 3-pointers, giving her a team lead 17 on the year. Megan Gonzala with the late basket added 2. Bella Ober for 4 points. Anna Kelch with the 3-pointer also had a field goal, added 5 points. And Angela Cabaya ended up with 3 points on an and one. No 3-pointers for the best percentage 3-pointer on the team. Again, the final score 63-44. We're going to be back probably after Christmas for some more basketball. Until then, for Brian Blair and everybody at TBNK, this is Scott Borders saying so long.